welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do the album review for Twice's new album, Ready to Be. I've only listened to two songs off the album, and that's Set Me Free and Moonlight Sunrise, which are the first two songs on the album, so I'm actually gonna skip those two. If you want me to do like a verbal review and what I think about them, I'm more than happy to do it, but I'm gonna do the songs that I have not listened to yet, which is starting from 3 on. So we're gonna get right into it because it's gonna be a longer video and I want to get as much done and as quick as possible. Really, Nala? Look at her up there. Okay. So we're gonna start off with Got the Thrills, which already has almost 3 million streams. Way to go. All of Twice's music is so easy listening, and I love that about them. I hate music that has 7,000 different beats in it. I can't stand that. I like easy listening. I like, one switch up in a song is enough for me. I don't need 12. I don't need every single person in the group having a completely different song within a song. You know what I mean? There's a lot of songs that came out like that in K-pop, and I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? Because this is not, that's not something I can just sit. I like music. I can sit in my car and just drive. I have a 45-minute drive to work. I like music I can add to my playlist, sit in my car in the morning, drive to work, and just enjoy, or makes me feel good. And then there's obviously songs that get me hyped, but still, it's an easy listening song. It's not just so much going on that you have to actually sit and fucking think about what the hell is going on. Either way, I like easy listening songs, and I like to be able to drive to work and not be confused when I'm in the middle of just vibing to a song for it to fucking switch. And it seems like it's a whole different song and it's got all this construction. I can't stand that. So I'm very happy. Oh, the build-up. Oh, love that. Their vocals are so strong in this. Yes. 100% yes. This was, if I'm going to rate them, and I think I'm going to do that for each song. So, Set Me Free was an 8 out of 10 for me. It's a good song, and it's just a genuinely good pop song. Moonlight Sunrise is definitely a 9.5 out of 10. I absolutely love Moonlight Sunrise. I listen to it every single day, at least twice a day on my way to and from work, which is the main time that I listen to music. And Blame It On Me, sorry, not Blame It On Me, Got the Thrills. I'm gonna say a 7.5 out of 10, just because it's an easy listening song, and if I want to stream the whole album, it's not a skippable song. I really like it, but I'd go back to Set Me Free and Moonlight Sunrise before I would go back to Blame It. Oh my god, I keep skipping. Before I go back to Got the Thrills. Does that make sense? Still love it. It's a great song, but I like the other two more. Blame It On Me is like an 8.5 for sure. I really like this song, and I want to 100% listen to this in my car because I feel like I'm listening to it on my laptop right now, but I feel like with headphones or in my car, because I listen to my music blared in my car, it would kill it. Like, it would be such a vibe, and it's so strong. Their vocals are so strong in this song that it's like incredible. Like, they just stand out so much. This kind of style I actually really, really, really like for them. I think this sounds really good for them, and it's their vocals come through so strong, and it's put together and engineered and produced so well as well. This could have been a title song for me. I really like this song, and it's 100% going into my playlist. I haven't listened to all their other albums, top to bottom. So I don't know if they're all like this. But it seems like some of the best pop music to me, and I'm trying to be very crucial when I say pop music, because that's the genre that is some of my favorite. Pop music and rap music are my two favorite genres. Some of the best pop albums are the albums you can just put on and enjoy while cleaning your house or driving your car or just doing, whatever. And when you have an album that has like top to bottom, it's like perfect. They all flow together. They all are just easy listenings. That to me is one of the best pop albums. You don't always need like this huge drop in every song. You don't need a huge build up and then a drop and then, you know what I mean? Like, you don't need that and everything. It might make it great for the music video and like to watch it once, but sometimes you don't want to walk around your house cleaning with your headphones in or blaring on the stereo and you just have this like EDM sound all the fucking time, unless you're into EDM music. But like to have an album that's just like perfectly flows together, and you can just do yard work or paint or do a hobby. Like, I love painting. I could put this album on and just be in a vibe so far. I really like this. Wallflower, I'm gonna give a 7. It's not because it's like bad or anything that I'm gonna give it a 7, because it's like in the perfect spot in the album, in my opinion. I haven't listened to all their other albums, top to bottom. So I don't know if they're all like this. But it seems like some of the best pop music to me, and I'm trying to be very crucial when I say pop music, because that's the genre that is some of my favorite. Pop music and rap music are my two favorite genres. Some of the best pop albums are the albums you can just put on and enjoy while cleaning your house or driving your car or just doing, whatever. And when you have an album that has like top to bottom, it's like perfect. They all flow together. Ooh, that's pretty. I love the strip back at the beginning. And I feel like it's gonna build into something. I could be wrong. We'll see. Oh, that's pretty. That was a nice drop. See, that was a good drop. It's not too much. This is a perfect catchy pop song, which is always nice. You always have like the good pop songs that have like that catchy chorus, and this is a very, very, very well done one. Their voices all flow together as well. You can tell they've been in the game for a long time because they just blend so well together. And I love, especially because this is the last song, I love that their whole album doesn't have one song on it that's not like that newer fourth generation sound where they're flipping from different beats. I hate that. I can't stand that. I like a cohesive song. I don't like numerous different, you know what I mean, beats within a song. I can't stand it in a lot of fourth generation groups. I don't like construction noise in music, and I don't like a lot of switching unless it actually flows, which most of them don't flow to me. I love it. I'm so happy with this whole album. Like, this is a great album. I'm so mad they didn't go #1. I know that they got #2, but that's because fucking Morgan Wallen dropped. Her vocals are so strong. I love the melody in this song too. The other thing, there's a lot of songs out there that have random high notes in it that don't make sense in a song sometimes. Like, it's one thing, like, I've listened, and I'm not gonna name names, and I'm sure I've talked about it in other videos probably, but I hate when you just throw a random high note into them. Like, a lot of high notes like this, I feel like need to be built up. They need to make sense when you hit a high note like that. You don't just need to have like it in there to prove that somebody in the group can hit a high note. Like, if it doesn't sound normal in the song and you're just gonna out of nowhere, why? In this one, it was built perfect. You could feel it coming on. You could feel it through the music. Like, I have weird pet peeves in music. I can usually listen to anything, but when there's just certain things that just throw me off in the song, I'm automatically turned away from it. And random high notes that just don't make sense, and they're just throwing it in there because X, Y, or Z can hit a high note and they need to show that they can hit a high note. It wasn't, you know, it was, and it's like the more screaming high note. It's not like you're hitting a whistle tone or something in the song. You're just like, ah! It makes no sense. This one was built perfectly. I'm happy. So that was Crazy Stupid Love. I really like it. I think it's a good song for the album. It's a good way to end the album. If you take away like the English version of a song, it's a great way to end the album. I'm gonna rate this one a 7.5. I still think Moonlight Sunrise and Set Me Free were the perfect choices for the singles. They were perfect for it, but the whole album cohesively is great too. I've decided I am going to do Set Me Free English version. I want to see the difference. I want to see what's different in it, sounding wise. I have the lyrics on too.
All the things I'm ready to breathe.
like this. Honestly, usually when they have English versions of songs, I'm not a fan. And I don't know if it's because I feel like they just sometimes Google translate their own song into English and then try to put it to the beat. And it doesn't always sound right. Like, they don't have good translators if they don't, you know, if they're not fluent in English. Sometimes it's just like it wasn't needed. This one, I feel like you could put this on the radio. I don't know if they said this to the radio, but they definitely should have, because this would have been, I feel like that's what English version of songs should be for, is that, like, you send this one to the radio. You can send them, I mean, it counts for both, but like English ones, you should just send this one to the radio in America or whatever, and then promote your normal song, and then it'll just bring them back. And this one you can send to the radio, and I feel like it would be a good radio hit. Okay, everyone, so that was the full album of Twice's Ready to Be. Full album review. I think it's a great pop album. I think it's probably one of the better pop albums that I've heard from K-pop in a long time. And it feels genuine to who they are. It fits their sound while still being more mature than some of their older releases. And I like that. I like that a lot. It has catchy songs. It has easy listening, which is my favorite. You have an easy listening album. It's not chaotic. It's not all over the place. They cohesively all blend together, so you can listen from it from top to bottom, and it doesn't have any skips, in my opinion. And they vary between the 7 and 10 range. And I think that's great. That's the perfect kind of pop album, is when you have a good album that you can just play and not have to worry about being like, oh, I need to make sure I skip this song because this song's trash. This whole album cohesively blends together very well from top to bottom. And it's an easy listening song. It has great songs on it. It shows of their vocal ability in all of them, and they all shine in it, in my opinion. I hope you guys liked my reaction. And if you have any other videos that you would like me, or albums that you would like me to review by Twice, maybe I'll do like an album a week by them, from like their beginning to their end. That might be cool to like see from the first album that they ever put out to like this newer one, now that this is like the only album top to bottom I've listened to. Let me know if that's something you guys are interested in. Leave a comment down below, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.